Welcome everyone, this is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with the 2018 Blood Bowl 2 World Cup, where we are winding down with the action in round 3 into the quarterfinals, where they're all vying for $3,000 with that gaming PC to boot, $1,500 for the second place, and $1,500 for second place, $1,000 apiece for third and fourth, all brought to you by Asus Republic of Gamers, the sponsor for the World Cup. Couldn't have this without those guys. And now we have seen the Lizard team matchup, and a pretty good matchup between those guys. We are now going to see Wolfbaneson's Wood Elf team taking on Durrun's Orc team. Durrun, a pretty good coach when he's not handicapping himself, is going to be playing here and going hopefully pretty far, but we'll see though. He's going to be facing up against a pretty tough Wood Elf team. Can the Wood Elves stop faltering one by one? I don't know, but the Wood Elves, man, they've been looking a little bit, well, human. Dropping like flies, and honestly, human's not even a good word for it, because humans in this competition looking pretty strong in comparison to the Wood Elf team. But Wolfbaneson's Forest Wolves, the Wood Elf team, is going to be up for the task, and hopefully we'll be able to take down this Orc team coached by Durrun, the ICBBL PS4 Pariah. Before the World Cup began, Durrun was like, I don't know what race to choose, VG, I don't know. And I've been following Durrun for quite some time, and I said, you know what, I can't tell you what to choose because I'm part of the committee here, but just play what you are familiar with and what you're happy with, because if you lose, then at least you play your best race and your favorite race so that you gave yourself the best opportunity to win. You can't feel bad for that. And I think right there, just kind of gave him that thing, like that light bulb, and just said, you know what? You're right, VG. I'm going to play my favorite Orc team, and I'm going to take these guys, and we're going to win! And so far, he has absolutely been doing that, but he will be in for it in today's matchup. He did opt to go for a thrower, and he does have block, and there you go, VGP's on the pitch. And you know you can't lose when you got that man on the field for you. And now it is going to be Mighty Blow Tackler here with the leader there for the catcher. Strip off of that man. Wrestle for the two line elves. That is pretty good skillage. And as you can see, the tier 1 teams, they begin to look a little bit scarier now, don't they? I mean, just a few skills here now. We've just gotten, what, 2 skills here. And already they just look a whole lot more menacing. And I think right here the Wood Elves not going to be too happy with facing an Orc team that is ready for the task. Does have this throw with the block ability, so not afraid to strip ball, not afraid of the jump-ins, but will have to be still afraid of defender down die, defender stumbles on a 1-die blitz if given the opportunity. Not a lot of guys here on the pitch that can really keep that ball away from that Ward Dancer, but I mean, at least Durrun will have not 1, not 2, but 3 guys with guard. And not only that, but putting them on the 2 Black Orcs. I really like this formation here coming out from the Orc team. And I've said this time and time again, bunches of times, that putting them the guard on the Black Orcs a whole lot more solid, because 4 strength, they're not going to be too many guys able to push those guys back, and then they should be able to use their own 4 strength to get the 2-die blocks, and it will be the blitzers that will be able to move off of them, get their blitzes in, try to get down some of these other guys that they're facing off against, and then win the ball game. VGP needing that sure hands, failed the first bit, but no problem. He's going to be able to get the ball up for you, and hopefully make this ball up the pitch. Of course, in my preliminary prediction, I did say I liked Durrun to win the match, only because, as I said before, pretty good coach when he's not handicapping himself in his streams. But there we go. He will move up here. And just going to be keeping the ball under wraps. We're just going to stay away from this very high movement allowance, high velocity team. Wood Elves looking so strong here. Forest Wolves even opting to kick the ball to Durrun. So he wanted to play some defense. Wood Elf team faltering all the way. in every single round, but will they be able to find somewhere, some place that they will be able to just dominate in? And I think so far it's really because of the lack of bench for a lot of Wood Elf teams. Either they've just been getting injured, or they just haven't been able to replenish their guys in time, and just being outnumbered. And when you're getting outnumbered all the way, it just makes things a whole lot more difficult to deal with. Checking out the inducements there, or not inducements, but what they have going into the game. So this is going to be one of those Wood Elf teams opting to get the 2 rerolls with the leader, so they'll have 3. And Durrun, I mean, you play this Orc team, tier 1 team, but you're able to get a whole bunch of rerolls for your Orcs with the Apothecary. So good. Yes, indeed, you're right about that as well. Wood Elves do tend to just kick it off in the first bit. I think I've read somewhere before when I was looking up how to play Wood Elves oh so long ago that Wood Elves should kick off first, because you know they can score so easily that you want to play defense with your maximum guys in the beginning. And not only that, but even if the other team does score it on you, then you should be able to have enough guys by the end of the first round to perhaps get your 1-move touchdown by the end and be able to get the easier win by the second half. So just a few things that goes your way a little bit more when you kick off. So that is definitely true, Aprog. There we go, the tree, 3-die block. Line Orc has the dubious duty to keep the tree occupied until he roots. But it will be one in which he will have to take on. Somebody has to do the dirty work. Might as well be the Line Orc. Might as well. Does have an extra Line Orc to come in as well. I mean, so Orc team, this tier 1 team, one of those teams where I just really feel like, again, I mean, why not? We don't see these guys more often here in the World Cup. I mean, you can start off with all the key positionals. You can get some rerolls there, and even an extra positional to come in. So it's just so good for them. Alright, I was drinking Pepsi earlier, guys, but now I'm drinking some Coke. And I have to say, there is definitely a difference. Orcs moving in. Whenever he bases up, it looks like it's just the Black Orcs. They're going to be the ones basing up. And here, normal. Definitely want to keep the guard here on the diagonals so that the jump in play from the War Dancer not going to produce a 1-die blitz. Instead, it'll be a 2 red die. And with that, the Wood Elves will likely not try too much. And we'll actually blitz down the Line Orc. Ooh, get the armor break here on Calcium Cast with the KO. You have to let that one go. The right side's now going to be opened up, and moreover, the guy that was holding up the tree will have to be done by someone else, and the tree's going to move in there, and going to be a big pain in the side for this Orc team. Not going to be too easy for this Orc team to deal with that tree right there at the top right of his cage. But Wood Elves not wanting to engage, not wanting to get into a bash fight, will just back off. We'll leave the tree a little bit open here for the attack. Let's see here, 5, 6, 7. Actually, we'll get the 2-die block here with the Black Orc. So, loads of assists here. Didn't actually keep enough guys here on the line to keep that tree safe from getting 2-die block there. But hey, you know what? Armor 10, I don't think I was worried about it either. Just saying, though. So now the blitz coming out. The mighty blow and tackle. In the last game, we saw how much that activation of the mighty blow tackler didn't actually work out until just about the end of the game for the Orc team. The Amazon just living a very charmed life, was just like, la la la, I'm not getting hit down, so I'm gonna be fine. And now the blitz might actually come out here on the blitzer with the Mighty Blow and Tackler. And I think, yes, it's going to be from the Mighty Blow Tackler himself, but just a push here. A little bit unfortunate. Would have loved to see a down dice instead, but moving to the dodge. Don't want to re-roll a safe block here, or a safe roll, so gonna let that push go. Too early right now to get aggressive with the dice, and we'll just have to let that one live another day. So Durrun gonna keep the Mighty Blow Tackler Blitzer, one of the key pieces in today's match. We'll definitely need to keep him alive if he needs to stay in this match. If anything, as we've seen and as I've mentioned before, we've seen people win against Wood Elves simply due to attrition. There's the 3-die blitz. Yes, look at the defender stumbles there. Look at the activation injury coming out. Beautifully done. And yes, he will get a nice one there. Actually activated on the Mighty Blow, so he'll feel good about that. Actually, no, he didn't need the activation on the Mighty Blow. So, non-Mighty Blow hit, but the tackle activated, so hey, that will definitely help out. Actually, no, that was a line-off, so... No, that was a catcher. Okay, so great. So, tackle did activate, so... Tackle was good. Mighty Blow, it was nice to have. And you will feel good about that. Anytime you get a guy that can make the big hits, and he can get the hits in and gets those injuries out, you feel really satisfied with your skill choices. And it is so much more crucial in this World Cup, where after each round you get to choose one more skill. And definitely one of those things where he will feel so much paid off because of it. There's going to be the blitz here, open things up, but not going to step on through. I don't think so. Just going to be a push here. Don't want to get bashed down by the Black Orcs. But it will be difficult for the Orcs to crack the big column defense that will come up against the Orcs. And how's the Orcs going to break through? He's sure he's got that one injury, but Wood Elves still able to maintain the 5-column wall. He needs to at least get 1 or 2 more injuries out if he even hopes to perhaps crack on through. Turn 6 here, so Durrun running out of time here. Definitely wants to move the ball up, probably to about this spot here. If he can help it, one of these 2 spots here. That would be quite helpful. Nice hit there, nice. Another big injury coming out from the man with the tackle and the Mighty Blow. Again, the armor on the 8 with the 9. So the injury coming out. Good stuff. So Mighty Blow activation is going to work out. And didn't even need to tackle that time. So this time, Mighty Blow, hey! Tackle, nice to have. But yes, definitely will be one of those things. Big hitter, doing his job, and hitting down the Wood Elves time and time again. First bit of nuffling here, but no problem. He's going to try to dodge away from danger. But will miss the dodge here, and actually I think, no he didn't. Thought maybe he broke his armor, but nope. He's going to be okay. Tree finally gets right back up. 50% to stand up because he don't have enough movement allowance to actually get up, because it takes 3 movement allowance to get up, and he's only got 2. So that's why a lot of times you see the +1 movement allowance to the tree, so they don't have to do the 50% roll to get right back up. But because he wasn't able to get back up the last round, it kind of made it to where putting that tree here to get bashed down on the 2-die block, not necessarily still worth it after all. But that's due to the non-support coming out from the Wood Elf side. But again, armor 10, I don't think he was really too worried about it. Orcs weren't going to advance the ball at all, but 2 more turns left to play, and he needs something here. Ooh, big death injury there coming out on the Black Orc. And look at that, Durrun. Not going to use the APO there. Look at that. Not going to, I mean, how many of us would have used it right here, but that may come into play. We'll see though. Does have an extra line orc to come in, and the Black Orc with the 4 strength, nice and all, but doesn't really need him too much, I suppose. Wood Elf team being down a couple of guys injured himself, and so the Orc team able to keep the numbers up even despite the death injury to the Black Orc. This is a Resurrection tournament, so he'll be back. So doesn't need to blow the Apothecary on him as of yet. So there we go. With that big hit there to the Black Orc. Durrun seemingly unfazed, but the dodge away from VGP, the ball carrier. Will it be good? No! He is trying to dodge away from danger, but unfortunately, it's gonna fall down on the ground. Gonna get 1 and 9 there on the dodge away. Oh no, and anytime the ball is on the ground and only gonna have one guy here in the tackle zone, he's just gonna get blitzed away even. This should be Wood Elf ball now. Durrun is in big trouble. Really needed that dodge away. Look at that. Wood Elf team already setting up for the 2-move touchdown by the end. There's another dodge away. Gonna get in here, get the 2-die blitz here, take away the tackle zone, pick it up on the 2+. Who needs to do a 3+ when you do 2+? There we go. Defender stumbles. Uh-oh, time. Durrun needs something here now. Otherwise, this is going to be a quick and easy exit out for this Orc team. Could it be any other way? Wood Elves proving that they are one of the top tier 1 teams. But with the pickup failure, likely to re-roll that. Needs to. And he does. He's going to get it. Not going to get nuffled here. And it looks like it's going to be an easy little pitch and catch to the receiver. And yes, it is. And he will likely march it in the next bit into the touchdown area. And oh, going to be able to take down the line orc. This is pretty much an easy 1 touchdown move away from Tipperary. Oh no, Orc team is going to be absolutely on the back foot here. He's going to need something now in the second half to get back into this game. But against a Wood Elf team, such a high-powered offense, how do you come back to win from here? Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy task whatsoever, if I do say so myself, and I do. There's the blitz coming out from the Black Orc. Going to be a crazy dodge on in, but there's nothing left in the tank. Might as well do it. Oh no, this is it. Easy move in there. Not going to waste any time with any blocks or anything like that. Let's just do the GFI and see if I get nuffled, but I'm not. Wolfbaneson gonna be able to march it in for the touchdown on the Orc team's possession half. And right there, anytime you get a touchdown on your opponent's scoring half, it is just so much easier for you to win the game. Now it is the Wood Elf team's possession half. Sure, he's down a couple of Wood Elves, but no problem. He's got 9 on the pitch. All you need is at least 2 or 3. But the Orcs, looks like the line Orc comes in, but the KO'd line Orc is going to continue to stay out. So 10 Orcs on the pitch. No Black Orc because he's dead. But luckily this is a Resurrection tournament, so he'll be back in the next round if he comes back at all, because Orcs facing elimination. Gonna need something here. I don't know, a blitz on defense, lots of 1 in 36s, loads of injuries. This is gonna be a very, very difficult task now. This is, if I was the Orcs right now, I would be sweating bullets. But here's the kickoff. Cheering fans, the fan factor. A little bit better for Durrun with the +2 fan factor. So he'll be able to get that in and get the re-roll. So we'll be benefiting yet again for re-rolls here. Starting off with 3. There's the blitz, but block here coming out. And that's why he went with block in the last bit for the thrower, as he is going to be okay. Ooh, take root early, but again, all you need is one Wood Elf down the pitch to go out for the pass, and that's it. But that will mean the line Orc here will be able to just relinquish his duties of keeping that tree under wraps until he takes root, so that would be great. But he's just going to stand right back up. A little bit surprised at that. I thought maybe he'd leave him to the end, then dodge away. But he will stand right back up. Tree will have one more hit in before he just stands there and I don't know, what do trees do stand there all day when they're rooted? I don't know. I guess, do they get bored? I mean, they're used to it, right? I mean, they're trees. One has to wonder. What do they think about when they are just standing there, rooted? 3-die blitz coming out, defender down. And it's going to be a mighty blow with the tackler. He's already taken out 2 into injuries. Will it be a third? Looks like it's just going to be an arm break with the stun. A little bit too bad for that, but we'll be at least happy that he broke armor. Just below the 7 on the armor break even. So, unfortunately, mighty blow didn't push that 7 into an 8. So, will just be a stun. But at least it did break the armor. And one less elf to worry about on the pitch. Wolfbanesons. There we go. Gonna get yet another hit. No worse for wear. Look at that. So 2 bashes coming out from the mighty blow tree. And not gonna be able to get much out of it. That's a little bit too bad because that will be the last action that this tree will likely see in a very long time. So gonna be basically playing with 8. Tree holding up the center of the pitch at least. But there's the thrower moving up. Going to get the hand off here to the other war dancer. And likely to move up the pitch here afterwards. And not going to be letting go of the gas. And so will be looking to move the ball down the pitch and get this quick score. Why not? I suppose the Wood Elf team can make these touchdowns like nada. But the dodge away. Going to have to spend the reroll there. Just to keep this blitzer away from blitzing down the war dancer. And he's going to be okay there. He'll definitely be feeling quite okay on that. It would have been a 2-die blitz too, because this blitzer, he can come over top here and get the assist on. But line elf here had to use the reroll there and get the mark on the blitzer. So instead, the blitz will come out from the guard blitzer himself on the 1-die. And just going to be a defender stumbles. Wow, rerolled it. Look at that. I don't know if I would have rerolled that because only a defender down die would have been good here. And he got it. Look at that. The ball is out. Wow. How many of us would have rerolled that? I don't know if I would have, but I guess this is the moment here. You can't allow the Wood Elf team to score it. So there we go. He's going to reroll it there on a defender down. Defender down only to take him down. He's going to get it. Look at that. Look at Durrun. He's going to go for it. And there we go. When it rains, it pours. Big injury here. Knockout yet another Wood Elf team. And this is quite good now. This is quite good for the Orc team. Couple of injuries here. Ball is out. But couldn't really follow up. And so going to be able to remove the mark player. Line Orc. And then these Wood Elf teams should be able to recover on the 2+ pickup. I suppose there's a nice KO. But the Apothecary coming out. Don't want to be down yet another line Orc. But there's the pickup here from the War Dancer. Going to move himself out of danger. Get behind the tree. Why not? And try to get some help here on this side. Yes, going to move here to the left side. Man. What a move there. Oh, man. And definitely, yeah, I mean, you're right, A-Prog. He definitely had to do something. But, man, only a defender down only. I mean, that's a big risk right there. If he didn't get that defender down die, then what a different game it would have been. But, boy, he did get it. And look at him now. He got injury. There's another death injury due to a failed dodge. And now the Wood Elves are just getting whittled down to just about nothingness. But will it be enough? In the end, the Wood Elves might actually just score, or maybe not score at all. I mean, heck, they could just dodge away from danger until the end of the half and then win the game. Oh, now there's the blitz here. Couldn't cover up the War Dancer well enough, but at least it's going to give himself a moment here of respite. But no, there is no respite. Here's the big hit. Gonna get the KO on top of it. Huge play to Tree. If he ends up with the ball, that would just be so bad. But luckily he doesn't. No 6 on the bounce, on the catch. And gonna be gonna have to try to get the ball pickup, but VG's already been used there on the thrower, so gonna just continue to mark that ball up. But the Wood Elves being whittled down to just about nothingness. Can he even get to the ball? War Dancer, only one left there. The KO. Forest Wolves without the Apo won't actually be able to use that there, but the GFI, the failure. So there, the reroll is going to be spent fairly early. So whatever the Wood Elf team had planned to do is going to have to do it without a reroll. Will he try to go in for the grab? I kind of don't think so, but may as well, I think. There's going to be the dodges in, and the 4+ pickup, not going to be good. Oh my goodness, what a difference. What a difference. The failed GFI, using up the reroll, not going to be able to use on the 4+ pickup for the 75%. Instead, it was just a 50% to pick it up. And he's going to fall on the worst side of the 50%. And now the ball should be at least be in range for the thrower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just in range. So perhaps he's going to get the ball pick up. And then what? Dodge away? On the GFI? I think I would do it. I think I would do it. Here's the blitz coming out, taking down some of these Wood Elves. If anything, continue to get those blitzes here with the mighty blow and the tackle. But he doesn't need the tackle here because he doesn't have any dodge on him. But will get the down dice, and he will get at least the armor break. Again, gonna get the mighty blow activation here on the armor break. Rolling a bunch of 7s there, but no problem. Converting it to an 8, get the hit in. And there we go. And looks like the surround here will be from the thrower pretty soon. VGP is all on you, man. Don't nub it up. Oh, will he pick it up? Will he pick it up and dodge away from danger? That's the question. The pickup's good. The handoff. The handoff to the blitzer. I like the play. Yes. Who needs to do a 3+ dodge? We need to do a 3+ handoff, but VGP may pay the price here. Ooh. Oh, I felt it from here, but no problem, guys. I'm alright. I'm alright. Just a stun, guys. Just a stun. Don't fret. Don't fret. The blitzer. The War Dancer. Trying to blitz on in. He's got strip ball, but the dodge away is a failure on that. And he's unable to get the re-roll here. Gonna get 1 in 36 there. Wow. And that was one of the biggest reasons why the thrower probably shouldn't have given it up there. But the strip ball, War Dancer not able to get it out of the hands of the blitzer. Not only that, he's going to go down. He's still going to be in range though. He is still going to be in range. The 2-die blitz coming out, but no, he's going to be okay. The push. Oh, he's going to have to mark that thrower because he's open for the touchdown here. Lineorc, you going to do that? Get on him. The guard here, continue to stay here on the diagonals. Don't want to do the GFIs here. 2 more rerolls left. Don't want to use it left with just 4 more turns left to play. This is the critical moments there. This is so difficult, especially, you gotta think though, right? I mean, it's easy to be a armchair quarterback and just sit back and just say, oh no, I don't know if that might be the wrong play or whatever. But at the moment, you only got 3 minutes to the side. All the actions that you want to do for the round, so not so easy over the board. There's the blitz away here. Just going to get his Wood Elves into position and at least maybe threaten the score because the Wood Elves, as I've said, powerful offense, nigh unstoppable. But it's just going to get himself into a little bit better position. He's still got that strip ball War Dancer, so the blitzer not out of the woods yet. And he can't rely on any type of side cases or anything like that. Blitz is likely going to have to come out on the wrestle line elf, and that's kind of bad though. Both down died, and that's not good enough here. At least he'll be able to take him down, but that's not good enough either. Black Orc holding back the leader thrower of the Wood Elf team. Pretty much the last bastion of hope here, if anything. Well, I wouldn't say last bastion, but at least it will be able to move that ball out of the way and win it for the Wood Elf team. But boy, it all pretty much started due to the 1-die blitz over top with the 1-die with the defender stumbles, converting it to a defender down die. So what a difference. What a big difference. There's the blitz here on the catcher, still wanting to keep those dangerous catchers out of the pitch. I think Durrun with that blitz is signaling that, hey look, I'm feeling very confident on this score coming up, but he's got to worry about the strip ball War Dancer right there in the wings. So now, yes, just needs to get the follow-up. There's the one dive block. Might not even need to do any jumps in and jump on in. No, he's not. No leaps necessary. Just going to walk on in for the one dive blitz coming here over the corner on this hit. Just needs to get a push there. Both down die. That's not good enough. He needs to re-roll that. Oh, no! The both down die again. He just needed a push. Just needed a push, but he couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. The Orcs. Wow, the Orcs. He just needed to get a push. Living the charmed life. The strip ball is not working out. This is why we have strip ball on War Dancers. Right here. Get that ball out. What an opportunity as well. The one die block. Open things up for the one die blitz. And he's going to get blitzed now himself. There we go. Nice big hit. Defender down die. We'll take that in the grab bag. Oh, yes. That was quite good there, because at least this War Dancer will be down on the ground, but no armor break, so still gonna have to worry about it. By the end, Durrun, will he score it now, or will he try to hold the ball? I don't even know if he can, but the GFI! It's a fail! He's gonna have to re-roll that. Oh, he's not gonna get knuffled. He is not going to get knuffled. And will he just continue on in? No, he's not. Just going to hold the ball right there. Holding it strong and fast here. But that will open up a spot there. Perhaps. No, VGP. He's just going to be in there just in time to hold things up for Durrun's blitzer. One more round left. One more try here for the War Dancer. And it will come out here on the one die block. One die block, I think. No, it's gonna be a two die block after all. Look at that. No, yeah, two die blitz. No, the both down die yet again. Wolfbaneson, he just needed something push defender snub, anything. Not more both down dice. And now it is just an easy little rip away. No sidestep here for the War Dancers yet. And there's the easy blitz. Gonna do it with the Mighty Blow Tackler. He's wide open. Might as well. There's the defender stumbles. Good enough. Gonna get the armor break, but no big injury. But man alive, what a round there. Opened up due to the defender down die. You're right about that, A-Prog. 30% to get that on the reroll. But man alive, that was not something that's... Whew. Not something that you want to put everything on, but I suppose one of those things where he had to do it. He definitely had to do it, and look at it now. Look at the Orc team now. As I said, beginning of the second half, how can he come back from here? But answers the question there. I'm going to do it with big balls. That's how I'm going to do it, VG. Wow. Indeed. Oh, Orleans, sorry about that. Gotta watch out. Nightbot doesn't like that. Indeed. There's the coin flip here. We are going into overtime period, of course. If you don't know anything about overtime Blood Bowl period, then it is a sudden death. First person to score will win it. So, of course, whoever receives the ball will have a good chance of winning it. And it might as well be the Orc team will receive the ball, and he's got the full complement. The KO'd line Orc, he's back to play, and with the Wood Elves just having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players left after getting just beaten, bashed, and beaten down. It's the 3 B's: beaten, bashed, and beaten down. And the KO'd War Dancer, he's seen enough. He's like, screw this, guys. I'm staying out. Change of weather. That doesn't help anybody. And Orc team, one more reroll left here. And that was actually gifted from the cheering fans earlier. So that was a pretty nice pickup. I'll tell you that much. Now this Orc team just needs to drive it down the pitch and shove the ball right down the throats of the Wood Elves. but it won't be extremely easy. You better believe the Wood Elves will play quite aggressively into this offense if given the opportunity. But the KO on the line of scrimmage, that doesn't help things out on this aggression about to come out from the Wood Elf team. And that's a little bit too bad. And it was from the blitzer without any mighty blows or anything like that. So VGP scoops the ball up, no problemo. Gonna get the three-sided cage going, but should be fairly safe-ish. War Dancer won't be able to get to this square at least and take advantage. But I believe the Wood Elves, they do need to play quite aggressively. What will be the play? I guess just wait for the Orcs to get to midfield line, because that's one thing that the Orcs need to do. They need to move down the pitch, so you can just kind of wait a little bit, but can't wait for long. Line Orc doing the job here. So far the tree pretty much non-existent. It's the Forest Wolves, and the tree is not existent in this match. The War Dancer though, he's in range, but with the sure hands is definitely feeling protected from him. And he's down a War Dancer. And so far, the game of attrition, that has been the problem here for just about every Wood Elf team in the World Cup. They've unable to keep their guys alive for long. And should be able to get the blitz here and form the corner of the cage for the blitz with the blitzer there. So that's kind of what he's setting up. Make these moves in here. Get all those moves out, 100% stuff, and then do the slightly riskier stuff to the more riskier stuff. But there, nice big hits, and defender down, Don. He'd love to armor break, and he'd like to kill that War Dancer. Make it to where this Wood Elf team has no chance whatsoever, but still gonna be okay. Still has the War Dancer. But again, great positioning here. Durrun, look at that. Been taking a lot of pills here from the Champions Cups and learning from the best, and has been able to get that going up. There's the blitz here. Just going to continue to play it strong and solid, but how long can he do this for? More both down dice has just been the killer for the Wood Elf team, and he's not even going to just walk him away. He's just going to keep him there because he needs to play aggressive. Needs to continue to play aggressive here, so he's leaving him there. I think normally the War Dancer would just kind of jump away there, but gonna need to keep him there. And he's gonna get hit for it, but maybe he might do enough if he just got pushed. But unfortunately, defender stumbles with the tackle, able to take him down. The Mighty Blow also gonna be activated as well. So hey, Mighty Blow, tackle, love it. Look at that. Durrun, the blitzer, paying off in not even dividends. It is just a whirlwind windfall. That's it. It's a windfall. So that's the word I was going for. An absolute windfall at the moment. Taking him down, the Line Elves. Not able to get much out of that round, unfortunately. Gonna be nuffled a little bit there, but no more rerolls left. Or team. Gonna be able to move the ball yet again. But the War Dancer actually didn't have a chance to get right back up, so I do believe that the thrower might be able to get just out of position. Well, no, maybe not. He's gonna be hittable, but it will make it a lot more difficult for him to take down the ball carrier. Nice hit there, KO. And now, even if the War Dancer does get the hit in, where will the follow-up come from? Nowhere. And he's gonna move that blitzer up. Gonna get the other guard Black Orc right there. No, he's actually going to keep him right back here. He knows that only the War Dancer can get back here and do any sort of damage to him. And if anything, the foul, yes, might as well do it right here. Take him out of the equation, but oh man, not able to do it there. I mean, we're gonna just keep the surround up and force the leap away here, and then make him do some awful 3+ dodges around the side to get the 2 red die blitz, I guess. But here we go. There's the leap away coming up on the 3+. Yes, he's gonna get that. But ooh, actually gonna use the blitz here on the Black Orc. So I guess with that, a signal from Wolfbaneson that this is GG. Wow, and first half looks so great for the Wood Elf team. But in the end, the 1 die blitz coming out from the Orcs earlier by the end of the, or actually in the middle of the second half, where he was pretty much forced to do it. But did get the defended down die. Wood Elves was able to recover the ball, but not able to put it in a safe spot, quote unquote, and actually move the ball backwards to the midfield, and was able to still get blitzed down by the blitzer. Perhaps by the end, if anything, the War Dancer that had earlier picked it up may have just thought about, hey, maybe I should just go in there and get closer to this side of the touchdown area, and if he gets harassed, then get the score by the end and force the Orcs to score it and force the Orcs to score it, being up 2-0. But instead, it is going to be the Wood Elves, and they will falter. Look at that. Wood Elves gonna get the more blitzes in, and unfortunately, still not getting anything more. Wow. Wolfbaneson have seen enough from this match. VGP does a little dance here into the end zone and will get the win here for the Orcs after a very hard-fought victory in which the Orc team should have likely have lost it, but instead the tenacity coming out from Durrun, the coach. 2-1, the Orcs will move on. But really, it was all the injuries, all the KOs making the biggest difference. 37 blocks succeeded, but that Mighty Blow tackler, pretty much the MVP of this match. And of course, the both down dice coming out time and time again from the strip ball War Dancer, unable to take the ball out by the end of the second half. Just so damning for the Wood Elf team. Wow, I just can't believe it. I mean, I cannot believe it. And as you can see on the dice, besides the push, the both down dice, so many both downs were awaiting Wolfbaneson's. Look at that, just about as much as the pushes. And this right here was the nail in the coffin for the Wood Elf team. Orcs advance! And will face off against yet another Wood Elf team. Wow. Will Durrun be able to pull it off yet again? I almost thought this would be a Wood Elf mirror, but I definitely like to see that. Orc versus Wood Elf, a classic matchup. Warg! Durrun, watching it on the screen here. Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Quite possibly should have lost, but pulling it out by the end. My gosh. What a run! What a run! But it's not over yet. Quarterfinals facing up against Winteros. How are you feeling about that, Durrun? You know you gotta be feeling worried after that first Wood Elf matchup, but it is nice to see yet another Wood Elf matchup that can be broke, that can be taken down, that can be beaten. Now you definitely got unlucky a little bit. But quite possibly when the War Dancer did pick that ball up, he should have went towards your end zone instead of bringing it back to the midfield. I think it's a small thing, but right there was just, it was just hard for him to recover after that. He probably should have just made the decision to just score it. I mean, it looked like he was just going to score it anyway, so I'm a little bit unsure why he went backwards to the midfield. Nonetheless, though, we are going to see another great matchup. Necromantic team taking on Necromantic team. And then the last bit here, Amazons taking on the human team. Don't you guys go away here. Actually, no, I'm going to do Amazons versus humans first because I may not end up being able to do the Necromantic team matchup. So, with that, guys, this is the VG Purist. We are going to be covering more round 3 action. Don't you guys go away as I just take a really quick short break here. Just like 30 seconds. And we'll be back for more round 3 Blood Bowl 2 World Cup. Don't you guys go away. Of course, if you like what you see here, definitely hit that follow button. And of course, hit that subscribe if you're watching after the fact on YouTube. Durrun, what a great match. What a great match. Are we going to see some more? That will be the question. But until then, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'll be right back. Don't you guys go away.